Hello, it's Andrew Major, solution-focused hypnotherapist. Now, I specialise in helping people overcome the emotional and physical struggles with anxiety, stress and depression. And I'm often asked how I became a therapist and why I chose clinical hypnotherapy as my professional discipline. So in this video, I'm going to share a bit about my journey and my background and explain why I believe hypnotherapy was also life-changing for me. Because my own journey really has had its own ups and its own downs, And it really did become the catalyst which led me to then invest in myself and then go on to train and become a professional therapist, because I really wanted to help other people transform their mental health too and really overcome all of those issues that have been holding them back in life. Now today, this is all part of my philosophy that when you take care of your mental health, you can change the way you think and build a stronger mind, which leads to more mental strength, more emotional resilience, and that really helps you live life to the full. Because I really do believe that no one should have to struggle with anxiety and stress. So my story begins back in the corporate world actually. I spent over 17 years working hard, learning new skills and gaining promotions as I developed my career. And over the years, with that came increasing responsibility, longer hours, more business travel, of course heavier workloads, but also navigating the often tricky politics of people in business too. Now, I've been fairly successful and achieved what I wanted to. I accomplished what I set out to. However, for me, something was changing, or it had changed. I just wasn't feeling like myself anymore, and I began to question my direction and purpose in life. I did also know that my stress levels were sky high. They were through the roof, but I'd really become to feel this was kind of normal. And many people at work also appear to wear their stress and the demands on their time as a bit of a badge of honour. And sometimes it was perceived as a symbol of being really successful too. But for me, what I hadn't realised was that my stresses had become a problem. They'd been building up for some time and they were now contributing to the way that I was feeling and behaving. So what had once been really rewarding and enjoyable for me each day had now become really unfulfilling, worrisome, and filling each day with anxiety and dread. So I knew things had to change, but how was I going to do that? Well, despite knowing that I wanted to make a change and get the real me back again, I felt so stuck. And after all these years, I had become a bit lost really in that routine of corporate life. I didn't really have a plan or a vision for my future. And really that then became the catalyst which then motivated me to take action and find out how I was going to get the real me back again. Because I really wanted to move forwards and begin planning for the life that I wanted to live. So I guess I was really ready to make some change at that point. So taking that first step, sometimes we all know it can be a bit of a difficult step, can't it, to make a change? It can be one of the most challenging things we do. It can feel uncomfortable, but often change really does happen for a reason, and that ultimately leads you on to a better life. Now, for me, I'd always been fascinated by how the mind works, and in my search for answers to restore my own mental well-being, I researched and I found and came across solution-focused hypnotherapy founded by David Newton in the UK. And it really did answer a lot of questions that I was looking for. Finally, I began to realise that all my behaviours and my feelings made sense. But more importantly, I discovered how I could change them and become the person that I wanted to be. It was a bit of a light bulb moment, because if I could change my thoughts, my actions and improve my mindset, I knew that I'd begin to start sleeping better and feel more naturally confident and therefore more motivated as well. Then of course I could help other people do the same, overcome those very same struggles. In fact, coaching people in my corporate life to recognise and release their own true potential too had always been something I'd really enjoyed, because it's been fantastic to see the benefits that I had on them as individuals, but also the productivity and their interactions with people in the office. So with this newfound inspiration and this new purpose, I then went on and decided to invest in myself and my future, and I trained with the Clifton practice and I became a professional solution-focused hypnotherapist. And I was also awarded the prestigious Hypnotherapy Practitioner Diploma, the HPD, considered to be the gold standard hypnotherapy qualification in the UK. So today that journey has allowed me to transition from my corporate life and develop a thriving therapy practice and support people around the world thanks to online technology too. And it's so rewarding to empower other people and see and hear how our work together has helped them as they transform their mental health and their life generally and overcome all of those struggles which have been holding them back. And of course I understand too just what it takes to overcome those same struggles. So I know it's really important to clients to have the right support from someone that really listens and really cares as well. As I said earlier, I believe that no one needs to struggle with anxiety and stress. You can build a stronger mind, and you can create the changes you need to think better, feel better, and live your best life. And it all begins with your commitment to yourself and a willingness to take that first step towards change. Now, if you're ready to make some positive changes in your life, feel free to visit my website. There's some wonderful resources and support available there, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.